That is just a quick short video to show how I made my anchor pole in case one of y'all want to make it. It's really simple to do. Got a 1/2 inch PVC electrical conduit. You use the electrical because it withstands the sunlight. Plus it looks a little nicer than the white. All this is a 1/2 inch wooden dowel you get in the lumber department at Lowe's or Home Depot. This one I just kind of fashioned a point on it. I'll take the Gorilla Glue, and there's water activated, so I'll dip this in the water and get it wet. And as I push it up in here, I squeeze the Gorilla Glue on it till I get it about so far up in there. Then I'll let that set up. Then also in Lowe's or Home Depot, where they sell the glues and putties, I was going to use JB Well or something, but this is kind of like JB Well. You just kind of mix it. It comes in this little tube. It's an epoxy putty. You just mix it up. It's not messy at all. It's dry. It's not sticky or anything. Excuse me. Got choked on myself. And you just kind of fashion a point on here with your fingers. Just kind of shape it up. It gets rock solid, just like JB Well. Then after it's dry, just take some heavy grit sandpaper, just kind of shape it, and put a point on it. And this 1/2 inch dowel's here, and this 3/8 rebar. After this is glued and set up, I'll take this. I think this is 3/8. It might be 1/2 inch too. I'm not really sure what it is. I had to use it in my garden at one time. I guess it's 1/2 inch because it's the same size as the dowel is. So 1/2 inch rebar. It's got some weight to it. What I'll do is drop it in from the other end first, so it'll be up against this part. Then I'll feed these other two pieces till I fill up the whole pipe. And that kind of helps give it some rigidity, especially this part. Plus it gives it weight. After I did this, my first anchor pole was over here. And I didn't have any rebar in it, and it just wasn't heavy. It wouldn't stay down on the bottom good enough in the float. It just wouldn't hold. But with that rebar, that thing works so good. So if you got a twin troller, I advise you to put one of these on there. It's really simple and cheap. Went and bought this pipe and the rods, and he's talking $4, so it's not much to it. And a lot cheaper than buying those anchor poles at Bass Pro Shop that I looked at the other day. No way I'd do that. This will work fine. If you want it to look pretty, take your flat black paint, paint it black. There you go. And here's the T-handle I put on the top end after I cut it off. Just PVC that onto there. Gives you a little T-handle in case you want to use it by push pole. I mean push down to anchor stick. And what I feed this through is a 1 inch PVC with a T fitting, just like this. Only instead of a 1/2 inch, it's a 1 inch. With a little old, about a foot long piece of 1 inch pipe on it also. And that's what I mount to the my bracket on the back of the boat. And just use the regular U-clamp. Just like these here, that just fit right over it. You just get them in the 1 inch size. And this 1/2 inch PVC pipe will just slide right through it. It works good. It's got a little bit of play, so what I did, because where the pipe hits the top of it, where it comes out right here where my thumb is, it's got play in it. So I took about a 1/2 inch wide rubber band, cut it off to match the inside of the circle here, and took my super glue right here, put super glue on the rubber band and glued it around the inside lip where this piece goes through. That took all the noise out of it from where it would rock when you're sitting in the boat, standing up or sitting down, or just waves. It would rock and it'd go clank, 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 clank. And I thought, well, that's not going to work. But you can use a bicycle inner tube or any kind of little thin rubber because it's got some room to play with. And it worked perfect. Zero noise now. works ideal. And this is my junkie shop, so don't pay attention to it. This is where I was designing me a motor mount from a Hobie Outback. I got this part here. This is an old 30-pound trolling motor. So this cord to go up by the seat. That's just for picking it up and down. And you can also set this up to hook down here and pull it straight up instead of tilting it. And that's what I'd rather do, is have it pull straight up. But because of the way the foot controls are going to do, that's a little bell crank type deal that goes on there. I need to change it and not be quite so strong. Come out a little less of an angle to it. And this works pretty good, except for if I turn it all the way, it because of the angle of it, it'll lock it in place. So I got to take some of the angle out of it. And I hadn't decided whether I want to mount this onto my kayak and drill holes in it. And I got it where it'll work, but I still hadn't decided whether I'm going to do that or not. I might just leave the kayak like it is, but this would work. Really simple, no brainer. But this is about the anchor pole. So anchor pole works really great. Now, I've only had 2 or 3 occasions in the last 2 fishing trips where I was in the swift current and it was a hard bottom and it didn't want to catch real good. It just kind of inch along with the current. And sometimes it would finally grab a hold. But other than the real hard bottom, it worked great. So if you got one, put one on your boat. Really worth the trouble. It makes it so easy. And since I'm here in my shop, I'm not on a troller, but I can show you how to hook it up on there. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it works really good. You don't have to fight anchor rope and all. It's all automatic. You can go to Harbor Freight, get one of those little, or Walmart sells them. The little dog walking leashes has got the recoil rope on it. That's what I use most of the time. You can mount that up under your bow if you have it, or wherever you want to put it. And that way you never have any slack rope in your boat. And it's just a neat way to do it. And it's long enough, you'll never actually have water going up inside your recoil on here. And because you'll just drill your hole right through here and put your little stainless steel eyelet in there, or regular if you don't fish in salt water. And whenever you get ready to put your boat in the water and take it out, you just have a thumb screw on there, take it off, lift that out of your bracket, lay it in your boat. And I have this cut at the length so that it'll fit inside the length of the twin troller down in the bottom. So it's what, 9 feet, 10 feet, whatever it is. And it works great. That way you can travel down the road and just sitting down in the bottom of your twin troller. So it works real good. That's about it. Thank you.